Today we're going to talk about one of America's hottest topics, guns. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this podcast once again. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay tuned and up to date when we release more content. Today we are going to talk about the hot topic in America, the topic of guns. We have the right yelling that we need to expand gun rights, the Second Amendment. Then we have the left saying we need to abolish gun rights and limit them and restrict them. And the reason why we have all this chaos going on is because of the recent mass shootings that have happened in California and in various states. And we have to ask the question, is guns the thing that we should be going after? Is the Second Amendment, the right to gun ownership, is this something that we should be restricting and limiting, which will then improve the issues that we have? Because obviously, nobody wants to see these mass shootings. They are awful, where all these people are senselessly murdered. But we have to ask, is going after guns really the right issue? Or is it simply putting a Band-Aid on the problem? I believe that it's simply putting a Band-Aid on it. It's as if you going to a cancer patient and they have this illness, this disease that's rotting them from the inside out. And you say, I want to solve all your problems. Here's a Band-Aid. Just go ahead and put it on your arm. It hasn't done anything, right? The disease is inside. It's not on the outside. It's what's inside that's causing the harm. And so when we try to go after guns, we're just looking at the symptom of the deeper problem, which is sin. When Cain killed his brother Abel in the very beginning, he didn't have a gun, but he found what he needed to murder him. He used a rock. And the fact of the matter is, people have been murdering each other from the very beginning, not because of guns, but because of sin. And maybe instead of going after the guns and saying we need to get rid of all guns and then all the shootings will go away, we should be looking at why our young people are feeling the need to go and murder their own people. All these recent shootings that I've looked at, except for the most recent one, are all being done by young people. This next generation, teenagers, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds. We have to ask ourselves, what is going on in the heart of our young people? We shouldn't be blaming the guns. We should be looking at our own selves and saying, what are we doing so horribly wrong that we're raising up a generation of kids that are going out and murdering a bunch of children in school, murdering people at the grocery store? We should be looking to God and looking to ourselves and saying, Lord, help us. We repent. Teach us how to raise up the next generation, because evil and wickedness is running rampant, and this is simply just the fruit of that. The problem isn't guns. The problem is that we have turned from God in every aspect of society, and we are seeing the fruit of a generation that's rising up who neither knows God or loves God and are exceedingly wicked at heart, and that is bearing fruit. That is bearing violence where our own people are attacking each other. If you ask me, we shouldn't be going after the guns. We should be going after Christ with everything we have and asking Him to move amidst this next generation, because something is going horribly wrong and we need His healing touch upon every generation.